Hello everybody. I am Orai. We are playing some more Jotunnslayer Hordes of Hel in the new updated demo with the new class, the new god, and a revamped UI system. This is not available to the public yet. It will be around October Steam Next Fest, so I think that's around October 14th, somewhere around then. But for now, we're gonna try out the Revenant again, and we're gonna run the new god today, Loki. Loki he lives up to his name in this game, and it's a pretty cool, kind of a cool mechanic he has. He'll have his traditional spells that everybody else has, but then all of his passive abilities will be sort of a risk reward to it. So you'll see once we get our first level up for him, you're gonna have a good chance of doing something. So like you can get health regeneration. So I'll probably show you right here. So area of random debuff status. So it looks like we have a 2-meter radius, 4-second duration. So this is a debuff. So we're gonna throw a debuff after we move 40 meters. That's gonna be the trigger. But the risk is that we're gonna drop a buff area. So I'm assuming that means we're gonna buff the enemies, and there's a 15% chance of doing that. So that's what that's going to do. And all of his passives are going to be like that. Let's see. But we're going to pick an active ability here. So we can either do the Illusion of the World Serpent. So summons an Illusion of the World Serpent and spits fire or venom. Or we can pick Release a Blazing Spark that jumps between enemies. Let's do the Jormungandr. The random serpent. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now again we have objectives here. We can pick between two of them, an easy one or a medium one. Let's do the medium one because honestly this one's really not that hard. It's just a little bit more, I guess, time consuming. You just have to run around and collect the mushrooms. So I guess we'll kind of just go around in a loop from here. These ones are fine though because you have plenty of time to complete the quest before the next objective starts anyways. So you might as well just take the harder one. Okay, let's do Revenant here. I don't want to do the webs. I'm not a big fan of the webs. We can do... Let's see. Let's do the higher critical chance with attack and class skills. There is a good upgrade for the wolves. The more wolves you have out, the more attack power you get. But that's one of the high level meta progress for this character that I don't have yet. I probably should save up for it because it's a pretty good buff. Every wolf you have out, you get a 10% attack bonus. So eventually I'll save up for that one and I'll buy it. But for now, I just think it's kind of been better to put my points into... Okay, so attack damage, movement speed. Let's do... I want to try to do different ones here, because there's a couple different spells, and we already showcased the other ones. Let's do attack damage. I want to do the Skull Burst one. The Skull Burst one is kind of cool. Then he has an arrow rain, which kind of suffers from I think a glitch. I think it's supposed to spread the arrow rain, but it doesn't, and I don't know how to fix that. But we'll still try it anyways. This venom thing's kind of cool. I don't necessarily know how strong it is, though. Okay, okay, so here's some more ones. So... we can apply status with each attack, burn, shock, poison, or bleed. We have a 12% chance and a duration of 4 seconds. Or we can heal an enemy for 330 HP with a 0.5% chance. That sounds pretty good in terms of odds. I think I can deal with healing an enemy as long as it's not like the boss or something, but... I don't think that's a bad one, and a 12% chance to do burn, shock, poison, or bleed sounds pretty good, so let's try that. It's an interesting mechanic, though. I don't really see too many games kind of doing that stuff. You know, sometimes there will be power-ups where, oh, you get this, but then there's some negative, but there's a whole character based around that idea. So it's cool. I like it. And I mean, most of the time, it's gonna benefit you, but that one time you need, say that one time you're about to kill someone and then he heals, and you're just like, ah, shit. Like, there is gonna be someone somewhere who loses out because of one of Loki's random debuffs or something. Sometime it's gonna happen. Like, one of the things is too, one of the passives is you get the health regeneration, but then there's a chance that your food only heals you for 1 health. So you know that one time you're almost dead and you're running towards the food, that's going to be the time that is going to give you 1 health. Okay, let's go Loki again. Okay, oh, I haven't seen this one yet. An area combustible gas. So a line of poisonous gas that ignites after a short time and instantly covers area in flames. Let's do that. I haven't seen this one yet. I didn't even know he had this spell. That's kind of cool. Okay, normally I would take the gold, but since we're trying to be strong here, I'll do the XP. Okay, let's go. Freya is a really good one because she gives like XP buffs, double cast. But for this run, I think we're just gonna kind of stick with these. Again, I don't want the web. I'm gonna re-roll this. Okay, skull shot. Let's do skull shot. So skull shot's kind of cool. It'll shoot out a skull attack, and it'll sort of explode behind it. So anything behind it will kind of eat this shrapnel attack. It's pretty nice. And now hopefully we can get some of these evolved. We still have room for a couple more skills. Let's do that. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? The wall, or let's do the serpents? I think I would rather try to get the serpents leveled up and see what they do. I don't necessarily think they're that strong, though, at least compared to some of the other gods. I feel that the sort of not necessarily AoE, but you know, the projectile attacks that a lot of these classes have, I kind of feel like those are better. Like the disc, the spinning axes, something that's kind of always going to hit a bunch of enemies. I tend to think those ones are better in this game. Oh my god, did I not collect the last mushroom? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I was wondering what was happening. I didn't even realize there was a one more right here between these heals. Okay, that's gonna set me behind. Oh no, it didn't set me behind. I don't think it did, because the next objective is right now. Okay, that was that was a close one. All right, mighty lords, summon and vanquish them. So these are both easy. Let's just do the portal, because I know that one's pretty easy, and that one's only in one area. I mean, they're both easy, but this one I really just have to stay here. I don't have to run around the map and try to kill these guys. I can just stay here and kill all these guys that come out of here. They added, if you couldn't tell, they added a bunch of new quests. These are new. This one wasn't in the demo originally. I do like the variety that they added here. Okay, let's go Loki again. And then let's see. Let's pick up our third Vipers. So the Vipers is gonna summon these little like Viper daggers around us. Okay, so I think this is the last guy. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Let's come get our gold goblin here. Oh, and our treasure chest right next to us. Okay, let's do the XP again. Okay, so then we get our subclass. We can either do extra healing, we can do beast cooldown, or we can do attack speed when we stand still. Let's do the healing this time. I don't know if we need it. It does get kind of tough here at the end because I'm gonna try to stay on the map as long as I can, especially since we didn't get Freya's XP gain. We might not hit level 25. Usually that's the best part about picking Freya, is she's the only one that's gonna give you a good EXP gain. So getting a 25% XP is huge. Okay, let's go Loki again. Let's do, okay, so now here's the new one. Critical damage 30%, but then risk on critical hit, we're gonna haste the enemy for 15%. So every critical hit, right? So that's not even or enemy haste chance 15. Okay, so it is a 15% chance to get it. Okay, so let's do the flammable wall again. I want to see what the DPS is on these ones, because I don't know if they're going to be as good as someone like Freya. One of the weaknesses of this game, as much as I love this game, I think some of these spells are just absolute garbage compared to others. I do think a lot of these spells need buffs or reworks. There's a handful, especially like Freya. She has one of the best spells, the oscillating disc, but then her other spells are just absolute trash. They're so bad. Everybody has pretty good passive. Oops. Everybody has pretty good passives though. Okay, let's go with Hunting Wolf may instantly kill. So 15% or 10% chance to instantly slay. You can go with that one. Okay, so now we have options here. We're gonna do the hard one. Become overwhelmed by slowing cold, falling ice, and elements. Face it and survive. So this one's really not too bad either. So let's go up and activate this one. So this one's gonna make us go slow. There's gonna be projectiles we're gonna have to dodge, and there's gonna be these, you can see these little blue elements that are kind of flying at me. That's my ghost, that's not the element. Every once in a while though, you'll see these blue floating things that are gonna come to me. Okay, let's do Freya. We could do the double cast. Sound effects may be a little too much here. Right, for every icicle that drops, we're gonna get a sound effect. Okay, let's come get this. Yeah, that was pretty easy to kill him. Okay, so we only have 14 more seconds left. Sometimes my own ghost does scare me, because it kind of looks like that projectile too, you know. So then we get what did we get there? 12 gold, I think. Yeah, that hit for pretty hard. Yeah, I'm gonna come do the full heal over here. Let's just get this right now. Let's re-roll. Okay, I wanted to get Loki. Okay, we could do the skull shot again. Okay, I need to kill this boss so I can get the treasure chest from him. It looks like there's another treasure chest up there I need to go get too. See, I think did he just heal? I think we did just heal him for 300. I'm pretty sure he can't heal himself, so I think we did that. Okay, let's hopefully get some XP gain here. So yeah, let's get this XP. Let's get Loki again. Okay, so we'll do... Oh, no, what? I hit Y, dang it. I accidentally hit Y to reroll. That's on me. Alright, let's do movement speed. I was trying to see... I meant to hit LT so I could see what the wording of the spell was. Oh well. Okay, let's do 50% of current level. Let's do Freya. Okay, I'm just gonna take the XP gain here, because that's the most important thing to me right now, is getting more XP. I know there's not a lot of time left, but... Okay, let's do Revenant. Let's go with attack damage. I know we still have an extra spell, but I'm probably not really gonna get that to level 3 in time. Okay, so let's see. Some evil, let's just destroy the pylons. Okay, I guess we'll go Freya, and we'll do the double cast. Jeez, this is getting crazy. Okay, let's go Loki. Okay, so let's see. Let's do the flammable wall, because that one's at level 3 now, so we might be able to get the overclock for that one. So much XP here, I gotta get all this. Okay, let's go Loki. Okay, let's see. We'll do this one again, so that's now at level 3. So here's another one. Bonus chest reward and skill choice. So a 15% chance that you'll see an extra choice, and then a 5% chance that you'll see one less. Okay, so now we have 2 level 3 spells. Hopefully we can get one of these, one or both of these evolved. That quest went pretty well. Let's make sure we get all the gold and XP though. Okay, and then there was a chest, right? There is a chest, so... Okay, so we're gonna kill this guy, we're gonna get the chest, and then we're gonna come fight this final boss. It is gonna start getting super dicey here though. They really, really throw the enemies at you hard for this, for these last few minutes. Okay, I guess we have to do Revenant here. I should have been banishing. That's on me. Wait, how does that work? Is this broken? Oh man, I can't like unbanish them. I'm afraid if I unbanish them, I'm gonna skip it. That's weird. That's weird how that works. Whatever one you're clicked on, it just automatically banishes it instead of actually bringing up like a banish thing. Okay, let's do the XP. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go get my heals here. So I took a lot of damage right there. So there's a ton of heals on this side of the map, including a full heal right here. Okay, let's do Revenant. Okay, bummer. Not the ones we want here. Let's do the Burst of Guided Arrows, I guess. We'll get the other ability here. Okay, so he's dead. Let's get a God upgrade. No? Dang. This is not going our way here. That's a bummer. Okay, so we have a minute to level up. I see the gold goblin, but I think I'm gonna come down here and try to get these health pickups instead. Okay, let's do Loki. Man, we didn't get one. We didn't get one evolution here. That's kind of ridiculous. I wish the odds were a little bit better. I have 3 level 3 spells, so we should have seen something. See what I mean? How crazy it gets here? I'm gonna try to get like one last level up here. Okay, Loki. Oh, there it is. 2 illusions of the World Serpent with more destructive breath. So it sounds like we're gonna summon both fire and venom. Okay, so at least we got one. Okay, let's trigger this just in time. Literally just in time. That level up couldn't have come at a better time. I was hoping to get a couple more evolutions, but you know, that's life. That is kind of cool summoning both of these though. I'm down with that for the ultimate evolution here. I think that's pretty sweet. It looks like it's random too. It could either be both light. Oh my gosh, I hate it when I get stuck on them like that. That's the only way I would ever lose this fight is if I get stuck on him. Otherwise, he's relatively simple, but if you're too close to him, he'll just eat up all your health. But otherwise, he's a pretty easy fight. See, sometimes I wish it was like a little bit more accurate. I want to see what the DPS on this thing is. I like the spell though, but probably not good for, you know, like boss fights. But there we go. That's a dub pretty much with all Loki stuff. 11 DPS. Yeah, see. Ugh. That's not good. The flammable wall, 8 DPS. Let's see. I kind of want to see what so Vipers we had 2. The flammable wall we even had that to 3. These we only had at, so these did, see, even these at such a low level did more DPS. Like even this skull shot did more overall damage than everything here. These Loki spells definitely need a little bit more work. You could tell too, because they're so, these spells that only go in a certain area are gonna have very low DPS and they're just not gonna be that useful. Whereas skull shots always gonna shoot out and explode on enemies and do a bunch of DPS. Focus fire is always gonna hit a bunch of enemies. So that's kind of what these need to do. These need to be buffed a little bit. Jormungandr at max level only doing 11 DPS at 10,000 damage is pitiful. And then, so what level were these? Skull shots and focus fire? Those were only 2 and 1. And they outdamaged them, or at least DPS outdamaged them big time. It wasn't even really close, to be honest. But there we go. That's the Loki build for you. Pretty fun. I do like his passives. I do think his spells are pretty cool too, but I don't think they're that strong. Clearly they're not that strong. They definitely need a little bit more to them. But the passives are cool, but I don't think he'd be like the god to pick. I still think Thor is probably the best overall around. The best overall god with all his skills. I think they're all relatively even and good. Freya still has one of the best ones with the oscillating disc, but the rest of hers kind of suck. So I guess pretty much the class spells are kind of the best ones to go with. But there we it. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. We have cleared this. We'll probably continue to do more on the characters and try to, like, I want to do Skull Shot. I want to get that evolved and see what that looks like. So maybe we'll try for that next time. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.